All right, so believe it or not, this is a rematch of the Messiah tournament, the Petros Invitational. Max beat the Messiah guy by points with a few seconds left in the period. He's suffering from a knee injury, trying to recuperate. Max's shoulders bother him. We'll see how it goes. This is period one. I think this is Consi's third round.
197-pound consolation. Steele of Greensboro, Steele of Messiah, at 5. Now wrestling at 6, 184-pound consolation, Camille Mitchell of Avery, Ryder Sling of Messiah, that's 6. Now wrestling at 3, 197-pound consolation, Dr. Miller, Greensboro, at 3.
Seconds! 3, 2, 1, 0, 0, 0.
Now wrestling at 4, 174-pound consolation, Nicholas Montalbano of Washington and Jefferson, Jared Townsend of York at 4.
Guys, we're back after the regional championships in York, Pennsylvania. Um, Max had, it was real painful. So his last match against Messiah is incomplete. I missed about a minute of the second period, and then I also missed, I don't know, about 30 seconds of the third period. It was very difficult for me as a father watching your son struggle with an injury. And if you didn't know, the second to the last match of the regular season, Max suffered a tear in his labrum. Almost 3/4 of his labrum was torn. It's a 360-degree that keeps your shoulder in place, and muscles are attached to it. 270 degrees of it has been torn free. So if you didn't know, if you haven't had a torn shoulder, it's painful whenever you go to try to use it and your arm doesn't work. He scheduled surgery just in case, positive thinking, after nationals, in case he could make it. But he definitely wanted to do conference championship, and he also wanted to do regionals. Unfortunately, he had really bad flu and couldn't breathe at conference, which I'm kind of glad, because I don't know if he could have gotten out of a conference without damaging his shoulder more. But he rested up for a couple weeks. Prognosis is you can do as much as you can as long as you can tolerate the pain. So Max was determined to finish the season. The last two matches, normally he's strong and likes to pin his guys, but he won on points. So you could tell he was a little bit diminished, but he was determined. Went into the first round at regionals, was able to get a pin under a minute, which bode well. But then the next match in the second round was against the number 1 seed. This guy is a stud muffin. He is a fifth-year senior out of York, Pennsylvania. And we saw him last year. We actually had dinner, I think it was with his grandparents. And it was kind of weird when you're sitting there asking about your kids or who you're supporting. And it got real quiet when we both said 197. But their paths didn't meet last year. This year, they did meet. And Max had every intentions of trying to, go for the win, give it his best. It was 4-2 by the end of the second period. But that third period, he got caught, and it was so painful to watch. He didn't get pinned, but it was almost 2 minutes of him just raking his shoulders trying to get him to the mat. After that match, he sat at the side with ice, trying to work it out for over 40 minutes. He was able to go to the back room with the trainer, and she hooked him up to that machine that puts electricity in your muscles and stretching. And literally right up until it was loose, they came and told him that he's in the hole on mat 5. He literally stood up, looked at us, and said he was going to go wrestle. That third match of his is against Messiah. That is a rematch from early in the year, December 2nd at the Petros Invitational. Max beat him with a few seconds left in the third period for the win. It was ecstatic. It was a huge win. That gentleman was a number 2 seed, and that was Max's first match coming off of football, not being in shape. So Max kind of knew this gentleman, his this season for him, his senior year. I talked to his parents, nice parents. Talked to him for about 45 minutes. He has a torn ACL in his knee. He was a pigtail coming in, and he won all the way up until his loss, and then he was facing Max. So there was a huge support. Messiah's a rival team for York, and they're real close there in Pennsylvania. So there was a huge support for them. So they're real excited in the video about their athlete winning, not knowing Max has only got one arm. So it wasn't to diss Max. They were just excited for their wrestler. Unfortunately, my folks, mom and dad, hey guys, and my wife, Marion, it was so painful. It hurt us. I couldn't film. It really bothered me. The referee for that match let the first period go on for an additional 4 seconds, giving the Messiah kid points that he shouldn't have received. And then in the second period, Max was going to get points, but Max fell into the coach's laps, and the referee gave him points. It was just too big of a deficit. As soon as you're in the coach's lap, it's like touching the floor. It stops the play instantly. There's no follow through. It was just a bizarre way to end. Max was going to go. We were seeing about getting his surgery earlier, but he wants to continue working out with the heavyweight Brandon. That's his wrestling partner. He has been through the season, and he doesn't want to not be there for him, working out and supporting him at the Nationals, because Brandon made it to Nationals. So he's got another dog in the fight. I don't normally do these kind of commentary videos, but Max, man, hell of a man. You impressed the hell out of us. Scared us. We love you. We support you. You get that surgery and then recovery. It'll take about 3 months. You'll be ready for football. Coaches are aware of it, so there's nothing but good things ahead. Just proud of you this year. I love you, son. And I just had to do this video as an addendum and add on. All right, guys, thanks. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.